If you are getting started wholesaling real estate in 2026 and you have absolutely $0 to your name and you want to go out here and be rich, become successful, make 10 grand next month, 40 grand next month, why don't you make $1 million this year? You have no money. 99% of real estate wholesalers on YouTube, on social media are going to tell you there's no way you have to pay me 7 grand for my course, spend 7 grand additional on softwares, or you have to go buy all these expensive lead packages and you have to pay me all this money, and then you can become successful after you give me $20,000. Well, I have a statement. You do not need any money to become successful in wholesaling real estate. You don't need any money. If you are watching this and you have no cash at all, I'm going to run you up. I'm going to give you some motion, fam, as the kids say. I'm going to get you absolutely loaded with cash if you can just do me one big favor and just listen to what I have to say. I have more proof than anybody else in this entire industry that you can get rich wholesaling without any money at all. I have more testimonials. I have more proof of all these people that make all this money without spending a dime getting rich in wholesaling real estate. Now, of course, if you have $100, $200, you can market, you can do deal. Everyone knows that. But if you have absolutely $0, you are broke AF, and you want to get into wholesaling real estate 2026, there are plenty of strategies. Everyone's telling you have to pay, cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. There are plenty of free ways. Okay, there's awesome softwares you can get like X Leads, but you don't need that right now. You just need deals. And that's what I'm going to be breaking down today, absolutely for free. But do me a favor, I'm about to drop a $7,000 wholesaling course right now, completely for free. But for me to do that, you got to do me a favor. Okay, we're dropping some heat tonight. So do me a favor, make sure you smash that like button. You subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you're watching on Instagram, I am currently live on YouTube. Go to Zach Ginn or Flip with Rick on YouTube. TikTok, I'm on Zach Ginn or Flip with Rick on YouTube. And make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss anything I have to say. Again, this is an urgent notice. We're going to get you rich wholesaling without any cash. So let's get into it. Let's break it down. And let me know, because we are live, okay? Where in the world are we coming from? Where are we wholesaling from? Shout out to BC5. I made over $250,000 from Rick and Zach's advice. Let's go. Love to see that. Cha-ching. Let's get it. Love to see it. Awesome. Awesome. All right. Let's break this all down. So we got Brooklyn, Dallas, Ohio, Maryland, Fresno. Sick. All right. We got Miami. Awesome. Got Taiwan, Fort Worth, Texas, New York City, Kansas. Love it, love it, love it. Love to see everyone on here from all over the world here, wholesaling real estate and living the dream. So I was inspired for this topic because, again, I was thinking about this morning. It's like how easy it is to make a lot of money wholesaling when you got no cash. It's actually pretty simple. And I kind of broke it down to about 8 steps. And those are the steps I want to break down today. And I actually did a whole write-up in freewholesaling.com, my free wholesaling course. I have a free wholesaling course, by the way. It's called freewholesaling.com. And I kind of just wrote up my whole mind. It was just like, well, how do I sit down on my computers, right? If I had no money, what would I do? Right? That's the number one question you get asked, Zach. If you have no money, what would you do to get started in wholesaling real estate? And I'm just like, okay, let me just typed it all out. And I'm like, yeah, that's a masterpiece right there. And what I do is kind of break down what I've written down and kind of give more context to this. It kind of made a little cheat sheet for anybody who has no money at all how to get started in this business. And so we're pretty excited about it. So let's break this all down. You got no money. You want to get rich. You want to get successful. Let's break it down. So I make a lot of money wholesaling real estate. I don't think that is a secret anymore. But I'm not proud of the amount of money I've made in wholesaling. That's something that makes me feel. I mean, I got enough money. I don't need to do anything anymore. What I'm really happy and what drives me and my passion, my purpose is, helping people who have absolute $0 at all become successful through what I believe is the greatest vehicle of all time to get wealth, which is wholesaling real estate. Now, wholesaling real estate have different terms. This could be for flipping houses, assignments, but in general, wholesaling houses, wholesaling real estate, whatever I call it, is my biggest passion in life. And this is exactly what I want to teach you guys. This is a method that has changed my life so you can become rich and successful. Again, I don't get paid for teaching you how to do this for free, but I do it out of the goodness of my heart and my wallet, because you guys do send me a lot of good real estate deals and I make a lot of money. So that's pretty exciting too. So let's get into it. You guys have liked the video, you've subscribed. So let's break this all down and let's kind of share. And so I kind of want to talk about what I wrote, and then I'll get in the breakdown, the step-by-steps for you here. But let's start in this. And the reason why I wrote it in freewholesaling.com before I even posted this video, before we even went live, before I did any live stream or anything like that, right, is because everything I wrote inside of freewholesaling.com in here is connected to the course material. No joke, inside of freewholesaling.com, I have created by far the most in-depth, greatest wholesaling real estate course that's ever been designed in the entire history. It's better than anyone who spent, it's better than any $10,000 course, better than any $6,000 course. It's by far the greatest course I've ever seen. And what I want to do is just kind of break down again, what is my whole entire analysis of this. And for anyone getting started in 2026, this is where we're at. So again, the number one priority all wholesalers need to be locked in and focused on this year is one simple word: marketing. Marketing is everything. Marketing gets leads coming in the CRM. It's an upward spiral of good things happening in your wholesaling business. You see, when you market, there is a insane amount of chain reactions, a domino effect, if you will, that happens when you just market more. And that is my plea for everybody. And that is exactly what I'm sharing today. If you market more, you make more money in wholesaling. That is just a fact. So if you look here, I made a little emoji chart, but it is true. Number one, if you market more, you get more leads. So the start of everything is marketing more. If you can learn how to just talk to more sellers and market more, you will have so much more success. That is it. Okay. That is it. More marketing equals more money. So let's break this down. So all I'm telling everyone to do today is more marketing. So more marketing. Once you start more marketing, whatever it is, which I'll show today, that's when all the good stuff starts happening, right? So number one, more marketing. The more you market means you have more leads. When you have more leads, you get more appointments. When you get more appointments, you get more offers. You get to make more offers to sellers. And then after you make more offers to sellers, you get more contracts, more properties written under contract. Then you get more contracts. There's more contracts to sell to cash buyers that walk through. That means more signed assignments, more closed deals, and more money. You see, I can get rid of all this other stuff right here. I can get rid of all this other stuff. The whole point is if you do more marketing, you make more money. Now, it doesn't instantly turn into that. There's a lot of steps in between, but that's the whole point. The more marketing you do, the more money you make in the wholesaling real estate business. That is it. That's all we got to focus on today. Okay. Simple, 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 simple. Okay. More marketing equals more money. That's all we got to understand here. Now, from there, if you're broke or you have under $100 a month budget, this is exactly what I teach everyone to do. Now, this is a beautiful and vicious cycle. It's a domino effect that all starts with more leads, but not just any leads or data, high quality and high motivated sellers. You see, Rick's kind of, coined this phrase data dumping. I actually really like it. I think it's actually pretty smart. But, this whole process of pulling 12,000 records and just hitting a triple line dialer in 2026 it works for some folks, but if you can enrich and get the data a lot better, you're just going to have a way better time. And again, I'm a big proponent of just hitting the phones and going nuts, but if you don't have any money, like that's not what you're supposed to be doing. I know grown men who pull high equity lists from like free softwares and just go like True People Search and try to call those leads. That is by far one of the most painful ways. And it's not even a fun way to like get out of this industry because you're going to do it. You're going to just hate wholesaling. You're just going to get out of the business. Hey, you are by far, it's awful. Pull government data, manually skip trace that data, and get a deal. Simple. The year of 2026 is all about niche. Niche. If we can niche out our data, we're going to be having the most success possible. So let's kind of break down our step-by-step here And I'll use step 1, and then I just want to go back to where we're at. But like, again, everything's linked inside of here. So again, I'll tell you out right now, if you want some success here, just go to freewholesaling.com. I have it scrolling the bottom. So if you're watching this on TikTok, just go to freewholesaling.com. Let me break it down right here. So if you're watching this and you want to know where I'm talking about, you go here. It is freewholesaling.com. It's where I teach you how to wholesale real estate completely for free. It's my free course and community, freewholesaling.com. Now you get the point. Okay. So the first steps, I call it step 0. Move myself over here. Step 0 is just getting a title company. That's not that difficult. If you click hashtag title companies, this entire breakdown from Rick, it's about a 30-minute breakdown. And by the way, if you're not on freewholesaling.com, what's your problem? I don't show any videos inside of freewholesaling.com on YouTube because nothing in freewholesaling.com is on YouTube. It is exclusive. You will never find it on YouTube. I will show 1 second of it right here.
Your local REIAs, the Real Estate Investor.
So we're not going to show much on there, but like, it's, guys, the whole course is just a ton of super, super dense, high quality information done. Boom, 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 boom. And it is done better than anyone's ever done it. But yeah, basically click it, hashtag title company, then boom, it goes straight into the module video on it, right? That's how you get started on kind of step 0, which is getting a title company. Really, it's really the simplest way. I mean, finding a title company is, I think, pretty simple. I think everybody in here knows how to find a title company, but there are free ways to do it. I would recommend just asking your peers. And I think that's one big thing about our community that I don't think's utilized as much is you have the ability to reach out to so many wholesalers. And so if you go inside of here, right, you go inside of here into our freewholesaling.com community, right, all you need to do, and this is so crazy, right? This is so crazy. Just go to map. Okay. Just go in here to map. And if you want to find a good title company for wholesaling in, let's just say, I don't know, let's do Colorado Springs. We have currently 93 members in Colorado Springs. And so we're going to just get near Colorado Springs. Let's say you're by Fort Carson, reach out to Chaz Lug. You can go to David Kirk. Okay. And you go to David Kirk, you press chat right here, and you can literally DM him and say, what title company do you use, right? You literally find, and by the way, all the JV deals you ever want. And we'll just get started. If you don't have any money and you're in JV people, this map is the most built out, complete map I've ever seen of wholesalers in the entire world. It's the only map in the United States where we've mapped out pretty much as many wholesalers as possible. And this is the United States. If you want to look at the world, I mean, you know, I'm 305. I'm Mr. Worldwide over here. Pretty much every country in Africa, we have wholesalers. Everywhere in the Middle East, everywhere in Europe. We even got wholesalers, bro, in Greenland. This is how crazy it is, all right? All these areas, we have wholesalers all over the world. China. We have nobody in North Korea right now, unfortunately, but we're getting there. We're going to get some wholesalers in North Korea soon. I'm just going to take a little trip. It's going to be fine. And we'll be good. But yeah, basically all over the world, we have wholesalers. We legit have over 11 wholesalers in Papua New Guinea. And you're telling me excuses why you can't wholesale real estate, right? And then all over the Pacific, right? Islands and all that stuff, right? So I'm just telling you, again, these people aren't in Antarctica. They're just doing that to be funny. But all over the world, we have wholesalers everywhere that you can reach out to, talk to, and network, right? Simple. Simple, simple. So again, that's how you find cash buyers. Pretty simple. Okay. So now that we understand that, how in the world do we get started wholesaling houses? I got no money. I'm broke. What do I do? First and foremost, this has been a fundamental fact. 2026, if you have no money, you need to get your data from the government and then market to those sellers. I have just been an absolute animal talking about this for 7-8 years on YouTube now. And I'm going to probably keep hammering this home as hard as I possibly can. But by far, if you have no money at all, the greatest data set to be pulling for motivated sellers is government lists. Now I'm starting to see people start charging 30, 40, 50 grand of these mentorships that are now popping out the woodworks to learn how to wholesale real estate on government lists. This is the first I've ever seen, but it's kind of funny to me. You charge money to learn how to pull a government list, which is the secret list. You got to pay me all this money. It's just hilarious to me. But hey, if you had to pay 40 grand to learn how to pull government lists, I think it's actually money well spent. The truth is I just teach it for free. Because I believe every single person under the sun should get rich wholesaling real estate. That's always been my mission. That's why I don't put like a $10, $20 paywall behind freewholesaling.com. Can you imagine how much money I would make if I just charged $20 a month for my free coursing, my coursing community? I just charged $20. Nothing's free anymore. It's all inside of freewholesaling.com. It's now $20 a month. It would just be disgusting. I give away, I say no to millions of dollars a year just to keep it free because I believe the people deserve it. I pretended that I was going to shut it all off and start charging for the information, and people had a whole mutiny. I was pumping up because I redid everything, made it even better. But yeah, and then everyone started paying attention. But what I mean by this is just pull government data as by far the number one place anybody getting started should be getting their lists, their data, their motivated sellers from. The reason is because nobody outside of this community, even though we are the community, I mean, we have more people going through us than anybody else. Most people don't understand that when you go pull a data set, right? And again, I'm just going to share this with everybody here. So I'm going to go on my whiteboard really quick, just share with it. I just want to understand that where most marketing is taught in the wholesaling space, I think is kind of ridiculous, but I will share it right here. So let's throw on the sketch pad. Put my thoughts on here. There we go. There we go. Okay, cool. So most wholesalers are taught, go to like a website, and I'm not going to talk bad about my own website, but like you go to xleads.com, which is everyone should be having xleads for the CRM, skip tracing, everything. But like everyone go to xleads.com, pull 20,000 records, right? Of anything with at least 60% equity. And what you need to do, the phone numbers are included. And what you need to do is you just got to call all 20,000 people. And then hopefully from this little funnel system, you have 20,000 records, which is insane. You're hoping that maybe 100 of them say, yes, I want to sell my house. And then maybe half of them are appointments. And then a little sliver of that, maybe you'll get like 2 to 3 deals out of that, right? Which isn't bad. There's no problem with that, right? This system works really well. And it never has not worked for me ever. We've done that with calling. We've hit the system with texting. We've hit the system with direct mail. This system still works to this day. I still use this system. But the problem is when you have $0, it sucks. Because this is a system that I have to pour $10,000 into VAs just to hit probably 20,000 records. Because there's calling, texting, reaching out, follow-ups, acquisitions. Like it's an expensive system. And it's definitely 6 figures a month of just all my operations, of just the marketing that I personally do in my business. And so this is a tried and true system that always works. And everyone's I haven't invented the system, but it's what everyone teaches you. But let me tell you what happens when you have no money. When you have no money, you got to do it all solo. Now, to call 20,000 people doing 60 calls per hour, that comes into, let's do the math. That is about 333 hours. 333 hours per month. Let's say you work every single day. That means you are spending 11 hours a day. 11 hours a day cold calling. Saturday and Sunday also. Who in here thinks it is sustainable in wholesaling real estate to go out here and spend 11 hours every single day cold calling on a dialer? And here's the thing, that's if you just did it cheap. If you have Google Voice is just going to ban you. It ain't going to work, right? And so you have to use different Google Voice. It just gets really complicated, and it's just a pain in the butt. Okay? It is a pain in the butt. Okay? Oh, wow. We do not want to be dealing with that. Okay? So if you have no money, Google Voice will work for probably 2,000 or 3,000 of those calls, and it doesn't work. So it's like, Wow. I wish there was a better way. Well, there is. What if there's this magical list? If you just pay me $1,000 a month, I will teach you the secret strategy where you go out here and for a very secret strategy, you only call, let's say, maybe 500 records, which would come out to probably 20 minutes a day, not 11 hours, 20 minutes a day. You can use Google Voice because you don't have much money. Google Voice. Skip tracing's free. Everything's free. And you can go out here and get 1 to 2 deals. Who in here would love just to pull 500 records and get a deal from that? Sign me up. That's what everyone says. Sign me up. But here's the problem. Okay? Here's the problem. And this is where everyone gets all mad and upset with me. This method, it's not 11 hours a day. What it is, it's 20 minutes of calling a day, plus you're probably going to spend 20 minutes basically organizing the data. Okay, basically you have to organize the data. Okay. That means let's do 40 minutes a day for 30 days. Let's do 40 minutes a day for 30 days. 40 today, 30 days divided by 60. So that is 20 hours a month. I'm asking you 20 hours a month. It's when I say it's never been easier to win in wholesaling, 20 hours a month versus 333 hours a month. Now, would you take option A or B if you make the same money? Obviously, everyone's going to take option A. But here's the problem. Wait, I have to organize? That's too much work. No. This is the option you have in wholesaling when you're broke. I would push you to the 40 minutes a day versus the 11 hours. That's just now. If you say, Zach, I have $6,000 in a push in marketing, then I have a whole different system for you. That's not why you're here. You do, Papa and Mama did not give you $7,000 to start out this month in wholesaling. So you got no money. Okay. Once you get money, you invest in systems, softwares, XLE, stuff like that. But you don't need to do that right now. All you need to do when you have no money at all is work on this. So what is the system? It's just pulling government data. That's what it is. Government lists. Again, this is going to be your tax liens, your tax delinquency list, right? You're then going to have your regular liens, your probates, your fire damage properties, a shut-off list. You have your evictions. You got your code violations. And there's some other ones, but honestly, I'd stick to these. Simple. Again, and I'll throw arrest records in there. Why not? But if you just pull these type of lists, you are going to be golden, pony boy. All right. That is all you need to be doing. Here's the problem. Most people absolutely they look like they're a deer in the headlights when they say they have to pull these type of lists. What? Tax delinquency, probate. What? How in the world do I do that? Well, guess what? What if I taught you how to do it for free right now? That's why I'm live streaming right now, okay? That's why we're live. I'm going to do it live in front of you. If you got questions, throw them in the comments. I'm here to help everyone, okay? The secret is I personally have created a spreadsheet where in most metric, about I'd say 80% of everyone in here, I have a link to where you can pull all of that data. Who in here wants to see my special link that has all of these lists in your market for you to pull right now? Pretty crazy. I should probably charge for this. I know I'm insane. I have that. Okay. Here we go. I know this is going to suck. You have to go to my free wholesaling school group, freewholesaling.com, to do it. You know why? YouTube does not let me actually share it. You have to go to freewholesaling.com. Gotcha. But I can share a little bit of it because I'm a fun guy. I'm a great guy, I guess. But if you go to freewholesaling.com right here, I literally have it. I make it so simple. I make it so simple. My little post in here where let's go to start one. Use government data right here. Government lists. Right here, I have a whole. I go for an hour and a half about government lists, and I have this whole presentation about it, which, again, I'm not going to share. I have code violation department called the Code Enforcement. Okay, I'm not going to break down the whole thing, but pretty sick course I got in there. But yeah, I have a little spreadsheet. So right here, you click it, and you'll be able to find all the government data. You open up that spreadsheet. That's what it looks like. I'll show everyone on TikTok real quick. This is the spreadsheet. Again, I've mapped this all out, and I continue to always map it all out. But here it is. Here's a little map right here. How do I make this? There we go. Here's the list. I have all these markets and all the data and all the links where to pull it. And here's a little map of where all the government lists that I've been able to pull all over the country are. And I give this to the people absolutely for free because the people deserve to get it for free. Simple as that. Okay? That is the whole point. All this stuff. Now, I remember like, Zach, it seems difficult to go out here and organize the data. Bro, yeah, it was difficult to organize it when I got started. I remember being 18 years old, and you don't even know my pain. I was 18 years old. I went to my county's code enforcement office to get the code violation list when I was 18. So it was in 2018. And they gave me, no joke, a piece of paper. And they said, you can take a picture of this piece of paper. And that was it. And I had to go home with on my phone, the pictures of it. And I had to manually put it up right here. And okay, 123 Main Avenue, 561 40th Avenue, 637. That's what I had to do. It takes 2 seconds to ChatGPT to do that now. I cannot tell you how much of my youth was lost mainly, but but no one else could do what I was doing. So I was making bank, but that's pretty sick. Now we have AI. Now it's so easy. Upload the picture, ChatGPT creates a spreadsheet, organize it right there. So simple. That is it. And so I have a secret for everybody. If your government list is not in here, that is probably the best news you could ever know in your life. About 20% of markets is not in there. If your market is not in that spreadsheet, you have hit the absolute lottery. Because if it's not, I only did the ones that were kind of easy to pull. If it's not easy to pull the government data from your county, that is the absolute most heavenly, divine, best thing ever, because that means regular wholesalers just can't easily pull that data set. We have wholesalers that pull all that data. They pull it and they go crazy on the marketing. You got to go to the county yourself. You have to go out here and request it via email. You have to do a little bit more work. You have to call, but you'll get the deal and you'll get the list, and you'll get a list that no other wholesaler has. That's where the money's at. That's where the cha-ching's at. Okay. I'm doing a recorded series right now on the Flip with Rick YouTube channel. And let me know if you guys actually want to watch it. I could delete it. Maybe I'm nervous. Maybe I'm shy. I don't want to share it. But I've been doing a 0-part, probably a 6-part series where I'm like, hey, watch me speed run wholesaling real estate, where basically I'm recording myself doing the entire wholesaling process, where it's like I have a probate list. It's hard to pull. I get the data set. I skip trace it. I organize it with no money at all. Just use True People Search. And I find deals and I do deals from it, right? Pretty sick, right? Today, I was able to go inside the probates, find the heirs, find the next of kin, call the next of kin. I'm calling these people and they're like, yeah, I want to sell the house. Hello, cha-ching. And I'm like, let's go. And basically, it's insane how easy. And again, what I mean by this is it is just so easy to win in wholesaling. It is so easy. I literally just sit behind my computer and get the leads just pouring into me, and I spend $0. And I just record myself doing it because no one else wants to do it. Nobody else has the focus to go out here and sit down for an hour and sift through probate data to go get a deal. It's never been easier. It's all there. All the data is right there. Okay. But if you can learn, all right, if you can learn how to do this for free, ChatGPT is pretty good helper. AI, you got this. And so I would go through all this data. Again, most areas you're going to have the data on here, but if, let's say, for example, we don't have the probate list for Mesa, Arizona, I would just go to Mesa, Arizona probate court. So look up Mesa, Arizona probate court. I'd go to the probate department, Maricopa. Oh, not Maricopa County. It's going to be way too easy. We'll do a harder market. We'll do, where do I not have the probate list? I do not have a probate list in Colorado Springs. I'll do Pueblo, Colorado probate court. So there's a Pueblo County probate court, and there's an email. You find all the doc. Oh, can I find the dockets on here? Maybe I'll just add another one on here. Yeah. Oh man, bro, this is so easy. This is taking candy from a baby right now. Oh Lord, this is so simple. So yeah, right here you can pull the probates for Coney Hos. You know, I'm a white boy. I butcher Spanish names. That's just what I do for a living. But I go to court, judicial court. You choose the court you want, courthouse, and then you do all of the dockets for the week. Find the ones that say probate, EST. Oh, I can't show that. Oopsies. Can't show that one. Sorry, I can't show actual good deals. But yeah, all the probates can pop up right there, Pueblo County. Let's get it. Pretty easy, pretty simple, right? So again, you can do it anywhere. I mean, all the probates are out there. All the deals are right there. It's just at your fingertips. So again, let's go through this step by step real quick. So how would I pull this data set? I mean, to be real, for Wholesale.com, I teach you how to pull them in every single county. I actually show like screenshots of me doing it. But if you're lazy and just want to watch on YouTube, well, go to Wholesale.com. Don't be a bum. But again, to do it really quick, a quick overview for everyone, just so we get a little refresher on here. Tax liens. I'd go to your property's tax collector website. So let's make this red for a second. There we go. I'll go to your property's tax collector website, and I would go out here and just ask for a list of all the people that have not paid their property taxes for at least a year, 2 or 3 years. So on my series I've been doing, I've just been pulling tax delinquencies. Actually, that's a lien. What am I doing? I'm having a brain fart right now. Tax delinquency, the tax collector, and get all the properties that aren't paying their property taxes. Pretty simple, right? And that's all I was doing. Simple. It's really easy. Cha-ching. And that's how you get the deals. Then from there, the tax liens. These are just people who are filing liens. People that are filing liens on the property because they're not paying their property taxes. Could be a tax foreclosure. I'm not a big tax foreclosure wholesaling guy. Some people are really into that stuff. That's just kind of not my thing. But yeah, I do know wholesalers that go nuts with it. So yeah, why not? You go do that. Then you got your liens. This is from the clerk of the court, all the liens that got filed. Some counties are way easier than others. It's better if there's not. Probates, again, this is a list of, technically probates, the definition of probates is it is the judicial process of going through somebody's will or estate and the procedures through it. Let me actually get the real legal definition. I'm not a lawyer. The court-supplied legal process of validating a deceased person's will, settling their outstanding debts, and distributing the remaining property to beneficiaries. Yeah. I mean, I'm not a lawyer. What do you expect? But yeah, liens, probates, fire damage property list. You get that from the fire department. You want a list of all the people that a list of all the calls the fire department went on houses that went on fire. So you literally get a list of properties that just went on fire. Those are great. Obviously, fire damage properties. Water shut off. Again, this is a list of people who got the water shut off due to non-payment. You're going to go to your local utility department. You got to make sure it's a public utility department. And what you're going to do is, again, ask for a list of all the properties that they shut the water off due to non-payment. Pretty simple. Evictions. This is going to be a public filing of people evicting tenants. If they're sick of their tenants, they probably just want to get rid of the property for cash. And then you got the code violations from code enforcement. Anything over 30 days, I prefer. So, yeah, I would say, no, I'm wrong. Okay. I'd probably say 0 to 60 days is where I want to be at. Anything above 60 days starts to get a little weird. And like I've been finding a lot of the code violations are like 10, 15, 20, 30 days. I'm not really finding 120 days anymore. It used to be a big, like, it's been code violation for 3 or 4 years. Not really finding that anymore. So I'd say 0 to 60. I like 30 to 60, but 0 to... The problem is some code enforcements, it's really hard to find active versus they just put the code violation on the property. 0 to 60, I mean, fresher the data, the better. Just make sure it's not like a beautiful type of property. You should be good on that end. And then the arrest records from the sheriff department, all the properties that are owned by people that got arrested. So again, it's going to be a list of people that got arrested. And then from there, if somebody gets arrested, they own real estate and they're going to go to the slammer for a while. You should get the property because, I mean, they're going away. They need the cash, right? Unless they want to list it. But hey, they can't really do much to you in prison, so you're going to be fine. And then you can always virtually wholesale if you're scared they're going to beat you up or something, right? But that's exactly how I'd pull the government list. Now, you got to remember this. This is a very important fact. Government data is data from your local government. Now, the really cool part is we have laws in the United States of America where you get to check and analyze everything that your local government does. Because guess who pays for the government? You, the taxpayer. Now, I might be like, Zach, I don't own any real estate. Well, that doesn't mean anything. If you pay sales tax, everyone pays tax. If you go buy a Coca-Cola right now from the gas station, you're paying the government. You're paying the tax to the government. They're collecting it. So you are a taxpayer. Just letting you understand this. And so you as a tax-paying citizen, you have a right to all the government data that your government does. Now, there's only one set of government information that you as a United States citizen is not allowed to know. Does anybody want to know? It's pretty simple. Government or classified information. Now, let's run a little test. Is the local county's probate list a secret government PSYOP operation that's important to dismantling the Maduro regime in Venezuela? No, it is not. Okay? Your local code violation list, it is not a secret list of North Korean assets with the spies with the FBI. It is not. Okay? The tax delinquency list is not a list of Area 51 aliens. Okay? It's not that deep, bro. It's really not. I have literally said this to code enforcement before. I've had people say they'd rather die than give me this list because of how secret and personal it is. And I say, it's not that deep. We are not in the military. I pay your salary. I'm your boss, bro. Okay? It's not that deep. And so you just got to understand that that is a right that we have as United States citizens. It's such a right that they passed a law called the Freedom of Information Act. Okay? And the Freedom of Information Act allows us United States citizens to get government data for basically public. The public can get the government data, not for free sometimes, but you can always get the government data. And if somebody does not give you government data that's not classified, they are breaking the law and they could lose their job. Now, there's one thing government employees love than anything else in this world. And if you're a government employee, don't be mad at me. But it's just nice security and not working hard. That's what the government's all about. Love bureaucracy. Okay, they do not want to work harder than they should. That's every government employee out work. And there's plenty of government guys that work and gals that work really hard. But don't say most of them do, because that's an absolute lie. And so if you ask a government employee for a code violation list, remember, they're lazy. They don't want to work hard. They just want to get their pension. They're not going to give you the data set because they're lazy. They just want to go back to scrolling, watching Angry Birds, whatever they do, right? So you have to let them know that you are going to lose your cushy government job if you break the FOIA law. You got to deal with me. And so you're going to get some resistance, but to beat resistance, you need persistence. And you have to speak to a manager. You got to get all Karen on you. And again, don't be mad that I'm saying Karen. There's a lot of amazing Karens out there in the world. You got to be a Karen, just being real. And you got to be, hey, I need to talk to the manager. And I need to understand because you're breaking the law. Now, just understand this. And again, I'm going to say this, very important. Most low-level government employees don't know about FOIA. Most of them don't know that you have to give the public data. So if I go to the clerk of the court and there's some 18-year-old girl who just graduated high school and she's working at the front and she's reading some like crazy Karl Marx book or whatever, right? And she's thinking all this like crazy stuff, the government should rule the world and stuff. And you ask her, this has actually happened to me. I've had ladies at the clerk of the court into that stuff. I don't get in that right now. But basically, they're like, you cannot get that government data. How dare you? Can I speak to your manager? And they speak to the manager. And then I'm like, hey, you're about to lose your job if you break FOIA law. I don't say it like that. I say it a little nicer, but I'm like, hey, I, as a tax-paying citizen for private research, do need this information. And I am privy to this. We have federal law that says I need it. And they're like, oh. And they're like, okay, fine. And then they give you the list because they don't lose their job. Simple. That's how you do it. And so you just say, what do you say when they ask for the data? I say, hey, why do you want it? I'm a private tax-paying citizen doing independent research. You do not need to go any deeper than that. Okay? You do not need to go any deeper than that. If you say, I'm here to make money off of this list, your intent is never that. But I've had people stick up their butt and say, I'm never getting this list now. I don't want people making money. Basically, that's what they say. So you do not want to be dealing with that, right? So again, government lists are free. All the links are posted in there. That's what we're doing. Now, that's the most important part. So that's the part that takes a little bit to teach. But yeah, that is exactly how to do it. Pull your government data. I would organize it into a spreadsheet. I do have a free CRM, setofreewholesale.com. I do have a free CRM. I would pull all that data. I would put it in a spreadsheet, street address, city, state, and zip code. And then the owner's name if you got that information. And then what I do is I get their phone number. I'd use free skip tracing. Now, where do I get my skip tracing? Well, to be real, I always skip trace on xleads.com because it's $97 a month and you get 25,000 skip trace records, CRM, dialer, texting, e-signing, SkyDrive AI, and so much more. You dispo data, all that stuff. But no, okay, that's not for today. I get all my free skip tracing from cyberbackgroundchecks.com and truepeoplesearch.com. Again, if you want to see it on my write-up that I have, it's right on here. Try to find it. Right here, cyberbackgroundchecks.com. It's right here. That's what I'd be using. So go to cyberbackgroundchecks.com. It's right here. Cyberbackgroundchecks.com to get someone's data and their phone number. Now, step 3, I would go out here and organize everything in the free CRM. Now, I actually provide inside of freewholesaling.com an absolute free CRM for anybody to get started in wholesaling real estate. It's like a customized spreadsheet on Excel, and it's really good. You can use it for Google, what they call Google Sheets. You can use it inside of Google Sheets absolutely for free. It's for your calling, your CRM, all that stuff. If you go inside of freewholesaling.com, you can download it right there. You literally just go to lead tracking and my CRM inside of there. You get it absolutely for free. Then from there, now you have the data, you have the free CRM, you got the numbers, everything's all organized. You start calling. And specifically, you start calling today. Start calling today. Stop being lazy and start getting deals. Start talking to the motivated sellers right now. You see, you're like, oh, I pull the government, but I don't actually want to do the deals. I don't actually want to call people because you're nervous. You need to start calling today. This is a must, okay? If you don't go out here and start dialing, I'm going to start going crazy. I'm going to start going bananas, all right? The reason for this is if you do not talk to motivated sellers today, you are not making money. If you don't call, you don't make money. If you don't market, you don't get leads. And when you don't get leads, you don't get money. So you got to start calling today. Do we understand ourselves? More marketing is more dollars. And that's why we're all here today. We got no money. So if you have no money, you have no excuses. You have no reasons of why you can't become successful wholesaling. Start calling today. Yes, today. Then from there, you start building out your lead pipeline. You start getting actually leads coming in every single dang day. You start getting deals, get all those leads going to your CRM. Then you have to go out here and make your offers. Now, once you have a lead, they say they want to sell their property. How in the world do we make an offer to them? What do we do? It's pretty easy. It's pretty simple. What do we do? Well, what I would tell everyone to do is I would go out here and use my free AI offer price calculator software, which I did create inside of freewholesaling.com for my freewholesaling.com community. I have an entire little free software of how you can do your offer price, your repair charts, all that stuff. It's right there. Again, cyber what? So if you go right here, cyberbackgroundchecks.com right here. And the reason you don't know that is because you're not in freewholesaling.com, Susan. You need to go to freewholesaling.com, Susan. All right. Right here, freewholesaling.com, right on the bottom. Right there. Right there. Simple. Okay. Now, I have a little software in here, shows you how to calculate repairs. And can I just show it? Do I have the link to it? Yeah, I have it right here. It's a really simple software. It's really easy. But again, anyone can use it for free as long as you're at freewholesaling.com. But it's right here. You can literally go in here and use AI to repair. What it does is basically it goes through low repair cost estimator, estimates all the stuff, and generates a summary. You put that in ChatGPT, and then it estimates your MAO from there. Pretty cool. Again, it's really easy. Like $430,000 the ARV. Repairs are call it 30,000. Right. Boom. Calculates your MAO and your LAO, what you should offer initially, and it's done all for you right there, completely for free. Gotta be in freewholesaling.com though. Gotta be in freewholesaling.com for it. And then from there, let's go through the list. Here you go. Then from there, now you know how much to offer, which your LAO is exactly what to offer. That's your least allowable offer. So the lowest offer you could probably get without getting in trouble. And then I would go, define ARV. If you're stupid, like super new, like you just got started this week, you're probably better using ChatGPT for your ARV and your comping than anything else. Now, if you are a little more experienced, I would use realtor.com with no money at all or TruePeopleSearch.com. That's how I'd be comping and finding people's phone numbers. That's how I'd be doing it personally if I had no money. And then from there, let me clean this up a little. There you go. And then from there, I would go get my ARV repairs, got my MAO right there. Step 7, I would get the contract signed. So now you have the lead. They actually want to sell the property. I would go out here and get the contract signed. You get the contract signed right here. Boom, get the contract signed. Now, if you want to get a free contract, I have it right there inside of freewholesaling.com. Then from there, if you need boots on the ground help, I have an entire module on boots on the ground, which I am not going to share it because I'm going to keep it inside freewholesaling.com. You got to be freewholesaling.com to learn that, right? Pretty important. Okay, then from there, you want boots on the ground. Then step 8, we're going to have to find a cash buyer. Now, these are the free sources. Facebook and Zillow are by far the best sources when you have no money to find cash buyers. So again, finding a cash buyer, Dispo's going to be right here. Find a cash buyer. I would use Zillow, Facebook, all that stuff. You could also use realtors. I have a really cool module in there. I cold call realtors and find cash buyers with them. And I found plenty of realtors that want to be my cash buyer on there. Pretty simple to do. Facebook, I have all my hacks, my ad copy, all that stuff for Facebook's in there. Zillow, it's all in there. And then from there, you get the assignment of contract signed right there. Then you start getting deals and making a lot of money. Now, there's a little picture of me just say, hey, go back up and start getting some deals, right? But that's exactly how to get started when I'm broke. Now, on top of that too, there's some other ways to get deals and lead flow if you don't have any deals. Again, number 1, I would post digital bandit signs. I have a whole course on posting these AI generated photos and type of posts in Facebook and Craigslist to go get a bunch of motivated sellers come to me. You can also JV with other wholesalers, which touch on the map section, or cold call FISBOs, which I do not have the C on there. Cold call for sale banners, I do a lot too. And that's how I'd be going out here and getting money when I'm broke starting out. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is how to get started wholesaling real estate when you have no money and you're broke. Simple as that. If you want to learn how to wholesale real estate for free, go to freewholesaling.com and let's answer some questions. So if you have any questions, let me know. I'm here to help. I want to see what's going on with everybody. And let's go out here and make some money wholesaling real estate. I'm a little pumped up helping people out today. So I just love seeing every single time someone sends me like, Zach, you changed my life. This would feel pretty good. It doesn't get old and I love it. So let's go out here and let's answer some questions. And if you want to hop on and talk to me one-on-one, I have a little streamer link on here. I haven't done this in a while, but if you want to hop on and talk to me one-on-one, which I allow anybody to do, if you just want to hop on and talk to me, any specific question about wholesaling, I'm game to help you out. So click that link right there. I'll help you out with anything about wholesaling real estate, and let's get into it. All right. Let's go here. Let's get everybody. All right. Let's see. All right. Let's get this set up. All right. Hold on. There we go. All right. Oh, I'm just making sure this is working. All right. Let's answer some questions. All righty. Let's see. All right. Good. Okay, cool. We got the streamer link working and we are ready to go. So let's get some questions. I need it to lowball the snot out of everyone on that list. Oh man, I love it. I love it. Garrett Lester free. He posted a link in the school classroom. Kiana, yes, I did. There we go. If you have X leads, can you pull government lists from there and be successful? So the only government list you can pull from X leads is going to be the probate list, and the probate list is actually pretty good. I would do it. For example, if you're in like Riverside, California, you can pull the probates from X Leads, which is really cool. So again, what's X Leads? Again, if you're new, X Leads is by far the best wholesaling real estate software. It is from what I found, the only all-in-one wholesaling software. So pretty much you can pull your data from X Leads. It has free unlimited skip tracing. It has AI that'll analyze every property satellite view, which is live. We have drones that are going through actually finding all that stuff. It has a CRM, a dialer. You can text, you can e-sign for free, and you got the best CRM out there. And it's got a whole entire dispo suite in there to find cash buyers. It's just everything used for wholesaling real estate right there. And it is the best and it's the lowest price because I'm not trying to mark anybody up. So it's $97 a month, and we should probably raise the price, but we keep it there just so everyone with a lower budget can go out here and become successful wholesaling. We have like $199 and like $249 plans, which make it way better. But yeah, that's what X Leads is. There we go. How do you import a government list on X Leads? Well, okay, I'm not going to make this a whole X Leads live stream, but I do tell everybody if you want to actually get MLS data, you actually want to pull lists, you actually want to analyze properties, you want to use a good CRM, you want to use a dialer, you want to start texting sellers right, you want to start marketing more. I would text blasting government lists is going to be way better too. It's the cheapest texting also. What you do is you go to X Leads right here. Share for a second. Go to X Leads. So to import a government list on X Leads, just go to Leads. And you just press Upload CSV right here. And you can upload your CSV file, and then it gets skip traced. By the way, guys, if we just updated it, if you want to get out of dark mode, which was permanent instead of X Leads, you click right here. You click the brightness, and you can do light, dark mode, or you can do system. So you can move it from light mode to dark mode whenever you want. For all my X Leads users that wanted that, it's right there. Pretty cool. Anne Nice or Anise Woods says, please explain the reason why a state or city wouldn't be on the code violation and how would it benefit me paying the grand per month? What's $1,000 a month? I don't even understand that. Let's see. Yep, Amir's right. You do not need an LLC to get your first deal. I have a similar question. I have a neighbor who is believed to be in a facility, not a jail, and has been gone for at least 2 Christmases. Write a letter, visit them, make an offer to buy their house, reach out to a brother, sister, heir. So I'll be doing. Boys, what's going on?
Yo, Zach, what up? Can you hear me?
I'm blessed, man. What's going on?
So I typed it into the chat, but
Okay.
before I got on your plan, which I really like, the whole, calling 100 government leads and texting them daily. before that, I already had an on-market lead. It's a 4.2
Mhm.
that's they're almost done with the renovation. It needs like 12 G's to like be done.
Okay.
It's pretty, yeah. It rents for 1,700 and listed for 170. They just sent me the contract for 120. I believe the when I ran it through Gemini AI, it says
Okay.
that that the cap rate is pretty decent on it. My thing is that it's technically a short sale, and so I was like, I told the lady, you know, about that, the agent. She said, and she said that he ran it through the bank, and the bank said it's okay. They're okay with an assignment.
Okay.
Have you ever come across that type of
I
situation?
would run from a short sale.
Okay, all right.
The last person I did a lot of short sales didn't go too well for him.
Yeah, facts, facts. I
If
remember
you
that whole
okay, I'm
situation.
not saying that in a weird way, but like if you do a short sale wrong, it's not even if you so again, there are certain individuals that were quote wholesaling short sales and the government basically arrested them and have this whole federal case. There's wholesalers that are testifying against these people. It's crazy. Um, now, is this person who's who got arrested and is being tried? Are they innocent or guilty? I think everyone is innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. But it's not even it's the fact that a DA is even looking into that, right? It's this weird part. So they're alleged to do a lot of crazy stuff too. I don't know. I want to see how the court case goes. But yeah, I would run away from a short sale right now. It's not even worth the heat. It's ridiculous. The benefit versus the risk and reward is insane. Not worth it.
All right, I'm gonna tell him my partner Zach got cold feet.
Cold feet.
Hey, another thing is this. So I'm finding that like when I'm pulling the probates, I'll get 30, say for instance, for one county. Is it all right if I supplement it with the neighboring county to hit the 100? You know,
Yeah. What market?
I'm in East Coast, and I'm also West when it gets a little later.
Bro,
I
you gotta tell me the market, man.
Yeah, I got you. My bad. Osceola County and Polk County,
Oh yeah,
Florida.
yeah. Do the neighboring ones, yeah. I mean,
Right, and then
you hit Hillsborough and Polk, Osceola. What's you got Okeechobee after Osceola?
yo,
Yeah,
is it me or do people overlook like Pasco County? What do you think about Pasco County and Lake County?
I mean they're not overlooked. I mean, it's the boonies. You don't want to. I mean, it's you got some buyers there. It's not crazy. It was really good like post COVID, but like now it's a little weird.
So, so you probably prefer Volusia and Brevard, maybe, right?
Yeah, Volusia is really good right now. Deltona, good stuff.
Delta. Oh, good to know. And then when I go west, I am I'm calling the Inland Empire, basically San Bernardino, Riverside, and Fresno.
Okay, if you hate your life, good cold call those markets.
I mean, dude, because it gets
That sounds like straight up brain damage.
it's that if it gets late, you know what I mean? It's like I
Do me a favor and just call Fresno instead. I'd go Tulsa, Oklahoma, then Fresno if you want a CSD time too. I mean, dude, I'd rather you wholesale in Utah or something, man. Riverside sucks. I mean, unless you're there, it's a little different, but like, yeah. You there, Moises? Oh, we're losing him. Abby, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's up, my brother? How you doing today?
I'm doing good. Nice
That's
to meet
good.
you.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Big fan of yours, man. Big
Appreciate
fan.
it, man.
It's an
What's
honor to
going
talk.
on? How can I help you out?
Hey, I got three short questions. The first question is say for an example, I got a buyer for a deal that I have, and he wants to get finance. I guess like through a hard money lender or a private money lender. Uh, would that increase my chances of losing the deal? Just say his lender doesn't want to deal with an assignment fee, or
Oh,
he needs some kind of funding, and his um, lender doesn't want to do like a wholesale type thing.
Yep. So when I say cash buyer, it's someone who's going to buy the property for cash. Now, private money is fine because private money gives the money to the guy and then he uses that money
Right.
to go buy the deal. Hard money, and I've seen this happen a lot. It's happened with me. That's why I don't even deal with hard money. It's because I'm scarred. I have PTSD, bro. Where I'm gonna make 60 grand, and the hard money lender the day of closing says, I don't approve it. I don't approve. They drive by the house. I don't approve. We're not funding this deal.
Yeah.
And you had a cash buyer at 50, but you decided to get greedy and try to make an extra 10.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I would steer clear from a cash buyer, from a hard money buyer. And if you really want to sell deals on financing, get into wholesaling. I don't recommend that starting out, but just buy the house yourself and put it back on the market if you want to sell to somebody on like conventional terms. Hard money the risk and reward is just not there. It's an extra 10 grand, but half your deals are going to just be cut off. So yeah, I would not be doing it.
Okay. All right. Well, the second question is, now say, I was doing a lot of research on the X leads. I'm an X leads member, and I see how the wholesale score works. Now, is that the least allowable offer, or is that the maximum?
Usually it's a general number of where you should be in on your deal.
Okay.
Like it's not perfect. Generally, you should be there. I'm assuming you have like the pro plan or the X plan.
Yeah, pro plan.
Okay. On the pro plan, there's a property assessment button where the AI can analyze it.
Right.
Whatever the offer price is on the AI one, it's way more accurate. It's customized to the property.
Okay.
I use the property assessment feature and it tells you roughly where you should be at on the deal. It's kind of a no-brainer. Like, hey, if you lock it up around there, you're going to be making money. It's not perfect. It's getting there. We're getting there.
Yeah. I seen the software do a significant uptake since I've been involved. Like you do a lot for the wholesaling community and the real estate community. I don't think a lot of people say thank you enough.
About to do more.
Oh yeah. All right, one more quick question, and I'm gonna get out your hair. How can I say this? Now, say I wanted to do a joint venture with another wholesaler, and they have the deal. They should be the ones that produce the JV contract if I have the buyer, right?
I mean, we have contracts in freewholesaling.com. I would go in there and just use that one. I mean, it's not like too much on your side. It's pretty even. I'd use the one we have in freewholesaling.com, and I would get signed on X leads.
Okay.
Signing it.
And so say we do sign a JV. Now, for an example, let's just say you have a deal and I have the buyer. I write up my contract, my JV contract in wholesale, and then I send it. I write up my JV contract in X leads, send it over to you, and you would probably, since you already have the deal, you would probably submit it to title, right?
Yes, if I have the deal, I'd submit it to title. But what I would do for you is I would make sure you call the title agent and say, hey, I'm also, FYI, I'm sending this JV agreement. I get half of the assignment fee also, just so you know. Most guys don't do that. And then the check goes to me. And then I say, I don't want to pay you. You don't deserve it. And then you're screwed. So as long as you let the title company know, and let's say they screw you out of 30 grand, now you can sue the title company because it's their negligence. As long as you have a paper trail, like you actually have in your Gmail that you already sent the email of the JV to the lady. She said, I got it. I understand. You're good. All the liabilities now on them.
All right. I appreciate your time, man. I'm going to keep tapping in, keep logging in, tell Rick to calm down. Everything's going to be all right, man.
I appreciate it. Also, I'll also let you know, if you have a deal where you absolutely can't, like there's no buyers and it's a hard money, probably worth it to do that. But that's for like crazy deals that like there's just no buyer for.
Right.
And you got to find crazy to get hard money. So just to clarify there.
All right. So just stick to the cash buyers, like the hard cash in the bank cash, right?
Yeah. Right now, private money works too because they have the cash in their bank account too.
Right. Private money and real cash buyers. All right. I just wanted to clarify a lot of things before I got too deep and shit. You know what I mean?
I get it, man. Where do you live?
I'm in Pennsylvania, Erie, Pennsylvania.
Erie. Oh, Erie's a good market, man.
Yeah, it's all right. It's coming up, man. It's a lot of things happening there. A lot of building, a lot of fixing, flipping. It's a lot of stuff going on here, man. I
Got
gotta
a
get
good
my feet up.
population, and the 19-year-old kids don't say, "I want to wholesale in Erie, Pennsylvania."
Yeah,
So like, there's
it's
not a lot
quiet.
of virtual guys. They're
Yeah,
like trying to sell your stuff.
it's a quiet market up here. It definitely is.
There you go. Actually, Erie's actually good. It's not bad. All right, I like it, man. It's gonna
Hey,
make
I
some deals.
appreciate you, man. Appreciate your time. I'll talk to you soon, man.
All right, have a good one, man.
All right, you too, brother.
Oh, there we go. All right, Brandon, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, man?
I'm doing good, man. How are you?
Oh, I just got a quick question for you. I'm in Shasta County, Reading, and I'm just wondering if I should just get out of this area and just go somewhere different, if it's a waste of my time or not. There's only 188,000 people here, so
Okay, Berks County, Pennsylvania is one of the best counties for wholesaling. The population of the county is 428,000.
that's pretty
Just
good.
so you know. That's pretty good. Have you ever been to the Berks County Investors Association meetings? They are massive
No,
because so many people are making money there. Your market is not the problem. Maybe the city, but not the market, man. Reading's great, dude. Whole area is good for wholesaling. That's on you, man. Reading's a good market.
it is on me. I just started like 3 weeks ago, so
Dude,
yeah.
that Allentown, dude, it's great market, man. I would do not leave that market, especially if you live there. Government data.
Yeah, I live here. Yep.
That's what I'd be doing.
Yep. Copy that. I just wanted to get up on here and say, what up?
What's up, Brent? So what's your plan? What are you doing tomorrow to get a deal?
So I can't get the public records. I can't find anything. So I'm going to the courthouse tomorrow to see if I can pull some lists, pre-foreclosures and tax delinquencies and whatnot.
Okay, cool. So I think it'd be the let's see. Yes, it would be the Berks County Treasurer Department that has all that data.
Birch County?
Berks County.
And where is that at?
Berks County, Pennsylvania. It's where you
No,
live.
I'm in Northern California, Redding, California.
Oh, Reading, California. Oh,
Yeah.
Reading, Pennsylvania.
Oh, no.
Man. Oh, man.
That changes it up a bit, doesn't it?
That changes everything, man. Oh, dude, that's like a punch in the stomach, man. You are in one of the most beautiful places in the world, but man. Okay.
Yeah.
Geez, dude. Okay. All right. So I would probably tell you, and this is not true. How far are you from Medford, Oregon?
About 5 hours.
I would try to wholesale in Medford, Oregon first, and then I do Reading, Pennsylvania, just to be funny.
Okay.
Medford, Oregon is actually a really good wholesale market, and I would do Medford's your local market because it's the same time zone, and then I would do Reading, Pennsylvania, to be funny, but it's also a great market.
That sounds like a plan to me.
I
Yeah.
went over my head. Oh.
Yeah. Because there's only like literally, there's only 27 pre-foreclosures in my city right now, so it's pretty low.
Oh, geez. Yeah, I would. Yeah, you're right, dude. California's the government data in California is so difficult. I will tell you this, Brandon. I would personally pull every pre-foreclosure. That is the number one list you can be pulling in California, though. They take so long to do for them to foreclose. I would personally pull every pre-foreclosure and probate you can get your hands on still in Redding, California.
Okay.
That's what I'd be doing.
That's what I will do. I'll get up into Medford as well, see what's see about it. But I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
All right, let's get some volume out there. Let's get it, man. I appreciate it.
Hell
Nice meeting
yeah. Yep, you too.
you. All right, thanks. All right, we got Too Smooth. I don't know if he's on or not. So if he's on, he's on. Oh, there we go. There we go. What's going on, man? You're muted. Hold on, I can't hear you. Wait.
Can you hear me?
There we go. What's going on?
Hey, how you doing, sir? I'm doing well, doing well. I recently bought the X leads. My bad, I have like allergies right now, but I recently bought the X leads. I'm excited to get into that whole course. I'm not new to wholesaling, sir. I'm actually one of Tony the Closer's like students back in the pandemic. So I created like a LLC. I've closed a couple like wholesale deals, but I found myself recently like stagnated like since like last year or so. I had some personal issues, personal things going on in life, like my little children and whatnot. And right now, I'm just really focused and really adamant about this year, really hitting my goal. My goal for this year is like close 10 deals. I know that's probably minuscule to some of your stature and caliber, but seriously, that would be like more than a life changer for me. Like I said, I'm on YouTube. I have like over 20,000 views in a video. My first deal I closed was over 25,000, and I closed that. Like seriously, so I'm not new to this. I know how to talk to sellers. I know how to talk to buyers. I'm very good at acquisitions. I used to have a SMS blaster and like a dialer as well, like call tools and different things of that nature. So I'm pretty sure you're very familiar with those things.
Yeah.
Right now, I have a prop stream, so I have a lot of lists, like almost over 40,000. And my one question is, can I import those into X leads? I know you said you basically need about anywhere from 5 to 10,000 clients per month to really get your numbers. This is a numbers game, so if you're only getting a certain amount per month, it's not going to really have as much impact. So my question was, can I import some lists that I've already possibly skip traced or even haven't skip traced? I can import them into X leads.
Yeah, you can pull any data set you want into X leads. You just be on the CRM side. So X leads has their own data, but I mean, you can pull into X leads on the CRM side and go crazy on that. Now, 40,000 records doesn't excite me. That's just a lot of data. Where do you live?
I live in South Central LA. So I've done all virtual contracts. My markets has been in Cleveland, Chattanooga, Tennessee, Georgia, like Athens more so, and Macon. I'm starting to kind of get into like the Carolinas. I have a mega land contract, but it's hard. I've tried to find a lot of land developers. It's 80 plus acres, and so that one was kind of hard to like find a serious buyer. The best leeway I got on that was one buyer. He possibly was looking at 10, interested in 10, but when he seen it, I guess it was just too much for his personal liking. I was mainly looking for like a commercial developer, land developer, someone of that stature, but it's been tedious to say the least. But this year I truly want to hit my mark of closing at least 10 at the very least, and I know I can close them. It's not hard, it's not impossible. It's just more so just applying myself and being a distraction free.
Okay, so where was that first virtual wholesaling deal?
It was in Cleveland. It was literally in Cleveland. The owner, he lived literally in Puerto Rico. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it was vacancies.
So,
Yes, I've done tired landlords, and I've been really good at vacancies. Tired landlords and vacancies.
I mean, I would stick to that data set. I mean,
Okay.
so what's been working with? So why hasn't it been working for you? I mean, I know you've had some issues, but were you just cold calling that list?
Yeah, I mean, for which one? For the land contract, or just in general?
Just in general.
Honestly, I'm gonna just be honest. I made so much money like my first time around that I kind of just got sidetracked and started getting into.
Dude, I don't judge. Okay,
Yeah. So yeah, that's just me being honest and everything.
Okay,
Yes,
that's fine. So what I would probably tell you then is I would just be doing what worked before. Pull that data set still. I would skip trace on the X lead, so you don't have to pay for skip tracing, and I would go and call those leads. I mean, it already worked before. It's gonna work again. I would pull the government data and call those leads too, but put it in that pile, and that's what I'd be doing. It seems like you're a pretty tech savvy guy, so I do a little bit of texting too. Once you
Okay.
get a deal, calling, I'd start texting that list too.
Okay.
Fundamentally, what I've always found is if you can get deals from a list, if you can text them, if you can get deals from calling a list, texting them will usually yield the same amount. So
Yeah.
if you're cold calling the absentee owner list and you get one deal a month, if you call that list and text, you probably get 2 deals a month. So I'd call and text, and I just stick to what works before, stick to
Okay.
that, and I think you're gonna be good, man. Just get back on that saddle, keep the marketing going.
Most definitely. Thank you. I definitely will. So I need to get into the free wholesaling class. So I,
Yeah.
'cause I bought the X leads out today. I'm gonna get into the free wholesaling class and
Yeah, it's
just
right there.
start from
Realstate.com.
down. Okay. Most definitely. Most definitely.
Awesome.
Yes. Thank you,
And
sir. Hey, I
one
appreciate
question for
it.
you.
Most definitely.
One question for you. So I have to go to LA.
Okay.
Okay, I can't say when the school games are, but I got the school games. I'm excited for it. I've been to LA before, but what is the best place to get food? What's the best spot? I got one night. It's the
One
best spot
night.
in LA for food.
It depends. It depends. If you want more like a soul food type of
Yeah,
thing,
best
I
soul
would
food.
say
Hate soul food.
okay. I would say
No.
like Chef Melon's. But if you really want some regular type food, I would probably say like Bossa Nova. Bossa Nova's in downtown. Or try the Perch. It's a rooftop restaurant in downtown. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Chef Melons? Mel's?
Chef Maryland. Chef Maryland.
Maryland?
Yeah,
Chef?
but if you don't want like a heavy soul food meal, you could try the Marathon Burger. Like I don't know if you're familiar with the artist Nipsey Hussle. He's opened up a couple restaurants. They're doing very good. They have an opening in Long Beach, a grand opening. They have one on Crenshaw, another one on in Venice Beach. So they're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good.
Am I gonna be got if I go to Chef Maryland, is that in Crenshaw? Am I gonna be good in Crenshaw? I'm legit
It's on the
asking
west
you.
side. It's on the west side.
Okay.
You'll be good, man. You'll be good.
Bro, I
It's
know what
like
happened to Nipsey Hussle. I know what happened to what was it? What's that guy's
PNB
name?
Rock.
PNB Rock, yeah. He
Yeah,
did he
yeah,
went to the
yeah.
chicken and waffles place.
Yeah, well, that was
Proud of
he
that.
did he was wrong for that because he was wearing a lot of jewelry and stunning and flexing and you got to be understanding and safe where you're at. You know, it's just how everything is. You know,
Dude, I
but
love
yeah.
LA, man.
Most
All right.
definitely, yeah. Born and raised out here, everything, all my family. So I really want to be that one who truly, truly, like, elevates to that level. When I look at
Oh,
you
yeah.
and your father and I see how much like instrumental he is and see how well receptive you are, and you've been doing this for 9 years. I've been following you since the pandemic. It's
There
just
we
like
go.
back then I was with Tony the Closer, so I was doing my
He's a
thing
good
and
guy.
whatnot,
I like
you
him.
know. But most definitely, I appreciate you guys. I look up to you guys. That's one thing I want to say. I want to be a real estate mogul, real status symbol, and someone that can really help my community, help my family, and just use the gift that I was given. You know what I'm saying? So I
I'll tell
appreciate
you
I
this,
appreciate you.
so everybody knows. The secret to being a real estate mogul is you make a lot of money wholesaling, buy a bunch of rental properties, keep that in your family forever. Now you got generational wealth. That's
Most
it.
definitely.
Just buy $1 million worth of real estate. So $1 million you put in, it's about $4 million in real estate. Get that paid off in 30 years. I mean, that's going to make you 400K for your entire family for the rest of your life and their life, dude. That's the goal, man. You got it.
Okay, yes,
Get
most
the basics
definitely.
first, buy some rentals. You're good, man.
Most definitely. Thank you.
All right. Appreciate it. What's your name?
Well, it's really too small, it's LA and everything, but we'll get in talk. We'll get in talk.
All
But
right.
yeah.
Appreciate it. All
Yes,
right.
sir.
Talk to
Thank
you.
you. Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
it. There we go. I mean, and Adrian, what's going on, man? Adrian.
Hey man, can you hear me?
There we go. What's going on?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm blessed, man. What's going on?
I can't hear it through the phone.
What, dude? I can hear you.
Oh, okay. You can hear me. Okay, that sounds good. So I want to get on today because I wanted to ask, when for like the list for Poland for cold calling, what would be like the best type of list to cold
Okay.
for something like that?
Okay. All right.
It's hard. It's hard to like. I can hear you through my headset, but I can't hear you through like the phone. I don't know why.
Okay. Let me see. All right, let's try to. I'm just gonna help you out. How about now? Is this better? Can you hear me?
No,
Oh, jeez, dude.
I can't hear you through the phone. No.
Oh Lord, I'm just
Should
gonna
I
yell.
try and leave and run back?
Can you hear me, bro? Oh man. Can you hear me?
No.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be delayed. Okay, leave and come back in. Adrian, do me a favor, bro. You're an M2M. Just message me. I will message you an M2M. I'm so sorry. Okay. He's an M2M. I will message him an M2M. Samir, what's going on?
Zach, what's going on, big dog? It's been a
doing
while
good. What's
since we
going on?
talked last time, man.
I know. What's going on with you?
I've been having a volume problem with government lists, right? Trying to real deal pull them.
Mhm.
FOIA over here is they not messing with me. Water. I tried to get water shut off list today. They was like, "Oh, we don't carry that list." So what happens to the people that's not paying the water bill? They wasn't trying to give me the list, so I sent a FOIA. Yep. But
And
my
what did you do?
SMS for land has been tripping. Like my delivery rates have been dropped. What's going on with that?
Okay, so let's see what's going on here. You got your A2P. I mean, it's with X leads, right? You're texting.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So, are you using the M2M pack for the texting?
Yes. Yes.
Really?
At first it was
Okay.
working good. I think
Yeah.
it's because
You're
I'm sending
rotating
too many at
15
one
numbers.
time.
How many are sending out?
I'm trying to do 1,000 a day like M2M say, but listen, I'll start the campaign and within the first hour, I'm getting
Hard.
cooked. Within the first hour, I'm getting cooked and I'm getting banned. Too many
Okay.
opt-outs.
Okay. So what I'm probably going to tell you, there's a couple things we're going to do here, right? Number
Okay.
one, those 15 numbers, we're going to have to auto rotate them. That's number one. Now, inside of M2M, we show this, but like you can individually look at all. I mean, inside that pack, there's like probably 75 different messages, right? So what I would do, have you seen your delivery rate and your reply rates on every message?
Yes, and it's really low. I'm about to pull it up right now. I ain't come on here to complain or nothing. I just really
Well, we're
want to
not
get
going to
this
reshare
solved.
that pack. I'm not going to reshare that pack on YouTube.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Oh,
The
can I
problem
just show
is
you the
that-
delivery rates?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, that's fine. You just tell me what they are. The thing is, I don't want that pack to be public because if that goes public, then that whole thing goes to kaboom.
You're right. You're right.
That's my
I'm
problem.
about to pull it. I'm about to pull it back up right now. I got you.
Here's the reason, Samir, man. I'm trying to figure out: is it the numbers? Is it the messaging? Or is like what is it? Because this isn't a common thing. It's one thing breaking. I got to figure out what's breaking here, right? There's a kink in the hose. So
Okay, so from January 1st to January 27th, I've sent 4,000 messages. 7,000 messages have failed, and 340 people have opted out.
Okay.
Yes, I don't know what's up, man.
Okay. Are the messages custom or are you using the ones that we have in there?
They're custom with like I made them AI, like a custom to AI. Like I did good scripts, and they've been working.
What's the
but
failure rate of the first two messages?
Say again.
What's the failure rate of the first two messages?
Failure rate of the first two messages.
Yeah, there should be.
I got you. Say no more. I'll pull it up right now. Because I don't know what's going on. It's killing my marketing because I can only make like 200 calls a day.
Yeah, no,
and it's already hard for me to pull government lists.
Yeah, something's breaking here. We got to figure this out.
Okay, bet. I got you. And the first,
it's the messages or the numbers. I got to figure out which one it is. It's one of those.
30% delivery and 68.27 failed for the first one. Okay. And the second one, I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. 25% delivered, 72% failed.
So what you need to do is go through all those messages and see which ones had the highest delivery rates. Keep that and make similar ones based off of that one.
I think the highest delivery rate is like 30 something.
Wow. Okay.
I'm dead serious. So
So the first thing I'd do is I would get rid of your other. I would switch your numbers first, and I would be messaging Corey every single day about it.
I messaged them about it. They said they were going to ask you.
Okay. Well, I would have. Well, you could talk to him every single day. I would first change the phone numbers because that's the least amount of work to do to have probably the highest change. I would change the phone numbers, and then from there, I'd change the messages.
Okay.
And I'd be a little more general. Give me just the first that when they got 25% delivery. Just tell me what was the message?
The script.
Yeah.
I got you. I'll tell you the script right now. The script is to 25. Hold on. Let me go back to this 25 one. Here it is. 25. Hey, I was looking at contact address 1. It wasn't sure if you were thinking of doing anything with it. It's all land. It's for land SMS. So it's a big headache, man. I'm not going to lie to you.
Change the phone numbers first and then get back to me within 2 or 3 days, and then we can see what's going on. I would probably have, if the truth is, I want to figure out if it's the numbers. If not, I can literally have the whole X Leads team go high level, say what's going on here. That's probably what I'm probably going to be doing.
Yeah, because, I got the CNAM thing now, so whenever I call, it says JM. Because that's my first name. I use my first name because it rolls off smoother. J, right? So I don't think it's my numbers. I will buy new numbers. I think it's because with the AI filtering, I'm sending too many at one time, right? With the 8 messages per batch after every 5 minutes, that's 96 an hour. So if I cut that down to, I would say 5 messages per batch every 6 minutes, maybe, just to throw off the rhythm. Maybe that may work, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But I'm gonna get it figured out though. I'm not tripping on that. It's just been killing my SMS though.
Let me have my team figure this out. I think I got this though.
For sure. Real quick, cause like I had a code violation list, right? From in Virginia. I had a code violation list. I was scrubbing it with Gemini to get the zip codes added. Right? I got the zip codes added. It was 585. I put it in the X Leads to import it. It only gave me 200. I'm like, man, what's going on? And then, I did my filters for the equity and everything. And then it goes down to 100. I cold call them. And it's like, doo-doo-doo. Like, I'm like, what's going on?
Do me a favor. Make sure you go through ChatGPT and just say, can you make this like a general, the property addresses can be spread out generally for X Leads. The reason for this is if it's like the government data, if it's terrace, they're just going to do TER, or maybe it's spelled out fully. I mean, sometimes they're capitalized wrong. If you just do a general scrub through AI, just to make sure all the addresses look and sound good and written the right way, they're capitalized the right way.
Yeah.
You're going to be imported a lot better.
Okay, for sure. Yeah, because the only thing I can pull, like, through the data portal is code violations. But like you said, if it's not easy to get, then it's money right there. That's why I've been sending them for you. Yeah. I just started sending them legitly because I feel like I was BSing on it, man. I'm going to be real. But I do got a closing for the 30th. It got pushed back. It's not that big of a deal though. It's supposed to be like 5,000, but I got to pay realtors commissions and all that. So
hey, there we go.
It's a deal, and it's more than my Navy check.
There we go, man. Awesome,
yes, sir, man. But yeah,
I'm glad we're getting some deals, but we gotta get this thing fixed. So
we do, man. We do.
Do me a favor, email support at X Leads and just say, hey, Zach said you need to do a full audit, and talk to Go High Level for a full audit, and it'll get escalated to me, and I'll approve it. And we have a full
audit. Let me do this right now.
Go High Level does we're one of the top, I think 10 biggest Go High Level agencies out there, just on the CRM side, right? And so they'll do a whole audit for you.
Sounds good, man. So buy some new numbers. Change up the scripts. Do you recommend? Okay, I don't.
Well, have us audit it. I want to see the reason why. They can go on the back end and see all that stuff. So I want to go do that like right now, as soon as possible.
All right, say no more. I'm gonna go ahead and I just typed up the email. I already got the subject and everything ready.
Beautiful.
Most definitely, man. I'm sorry to come up on here and But that was a problem
Dude,
that I've been
it's helping
dealing
you make
with
more
for.
money. It's all that matters.
I appreciate you, man. Real deal.
All right, dude. All right. Email right now, and we're going to get an audit. We're going to see what's going on. We'll fix it for you. All right. No worries.
Copy. Thank you, Zach.
All right. Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate
There we go. Boom. There we go. All right, guys. So if you want to learn how to wholesale real estate for free, go right here to freewholesaling.com. I'll pop it up for everyone on here. Right there, freewholesaling.com. If you're on TikTok, make sure you go here, freewholesaling.com. Right there. Learn how to wholesale real estate for free. Join 65,000 of your best friends. And I'll see you soon. This is Zach Ginn signing out. Smash that like button, subscribe. I'll see you soon. If you're on TikTok or Instagram, subscribe to the Zach Ginn YouTube channel.